Mr. I hope I pronounced it correctly, Tutuianu, Eric, with Tendencies.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today's statement that has suffered intense ethical, metaphorical, and philosophical in-depth surgery sustains the following. Life is the most difficult exam. For a start, let us presume it is actually so. Life is the most difficult exam. This implies the immediate automatic creation of a universal situation because of its only two variables, pass or fail. If you fail, time becomes only a simple servant in your process of biodegradation, meaning that you die. However, if you pass, you still die. The death factor, which is the only constant thing in our lives, nullifies the term of exam through its simple existence because the ultimate result is the same. By thinking of life as an exam, almost 2,500 years of debate and questioning on human purpose, abilities, and possibilities come down to one single interrogative sentence. Have I passed the exam? And even then, the diligently evolving Homo sapiens will hopefully start questioning himself. Why is this exam handed to me? Who is holding this exam? Can I cheat this exam? May I cheat this exam? Did anybody else before me try cheating this exam? Approaching life as an exam makes us no better than a personal computer, processing the raw information that it receives, not thinking or being original, but simply being personal and processing the raw information that it receives in ones and zeros. One translating into pass, zero into fail. Let me give you the most basic of examples. Petting your guinea pig. You grab the pig. That's one. You passed. You stretch your other hand. That's one. You passed. So you start petting the pig. One, you passed. One, you passed. One, you passed. But one of your fingers suddenly twitches. That's a big zero. New information, process and react. The pig starts squealing. So you run for the pig who has started running already. You grab the pig. You passed. So you try to secure the first pig. But meanwhile, your other pig makes a run for it. Big zero, new information, process and react. You start running for the first pig, which is squealing even harder. Big zero, new information, process and react. You finally grab the pig. One, you passed. So you try to put it back. It literally hurts your brain. We are approximate beings, and this enables us to an infinite number of choices, sensations, emotions, etc., etc. We understand that we tense too many muscles for a simple and almost suggestive gaze. So we learn how a look should be and feel like. And meanwhile, we achieve body awareness, and as a bonus, our peripheral vision starts working all over again. But we don't learn so that we pass an exam. We learn so that we can keep on learning. And meanwhile, we discover that not only death cancels the term of exam, but originality as well, so does madness, and sadly, even love manages it from time to time. This is not an excuse for being reckless or pointless. Have a dream, have a goal, sketch a plan. The way is much more important than the purpose. The purpose is much more important than the way. This is what I intended to say. I'm going now to prove my words. I'm going to pull this magic finger out of my jacket and point it at a random individual situated in this room. And according to the rules of this competition, stating that I can't brutally address myself to the audience, I have a wild guess that I have failed my today's exam. To make matters even more sure, I'm going to stop having eye contact with the audience and start staring at the chandelier over there so that I can blur and numb my main way of hunting, which is my vision. Because during a difficult exam, it is everybody for himself. And this brings us all back to our pure and basic instincts. Only the situation and the meanings of survival are different. So I think of life as an exam. As long as water exists, life goes on no matter what. But what about you? What do you do? What happens to you? To be absolutely sure that my seemingly decline is complete, and to sacrifice myself so that I can show you how delightful failing can be, I have kept an eye on the timekeeper. And my guess is that we can all endure together a moment of silence of approximately 30 seconds while we all meditate at this question. How can I make sure that I am taking the exam and the exam isn't taking me? To which answer I'm going to give you in a while and officially present myself and end my speech. Well, maybe we should admit from time to time that we don't know. My name is Tutuianu. Thank you very much for listening.